Hey guys, I'm Michelle and I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my very favorite super simple go-to dinners. It's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's got tons of nutrients, and it's really tasty. It's so simple, I know you can handle this. Step one is the quinoa. We're going to throw it all into the rice cooker. First thing I'm going to do is smash 2 cloves of garlic. Make sure you cut the ends off. I'm going to toss them in. Next thing I'm going to do is measure out half a cup of quinoa, which is enough quinoa for 2 people or 1 very hungry person, into the rice cooker. And then with quinoa, as with most rice, you want a 1-to-2 ratio for water. I'm going to put a little salt in. And I'm adding a little bit of one of my favorite seasonings, mixed up salt. Put the top on. Set it to cook and leave it alone. God bless the rice cooker. Step 2 is going to be the black beans. We're going to pour in our black beans, add our spices, and heat it up. First, I'm going to empty a little bit of the liquid from the can, but I'm going to keep most of it because it helps make a really good sauce. Now, once you've got your black beans in there, go ahead and start adding your seasoning. I like to start with the salt. I'm using garlic salt, because it adds a really nice flavor. Just a couple of shakes. And you want to taste it every time you add something. Make sure that you have the right amount. So that's pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit of paprika because it has a nice smokiness to it. A little bit of cumin. And a pinch of cayenne. And I'm going to add a squeeze of lime to give it a little bit of acidity. Go ahead and stir all those in. Put it on the stove, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a medium-low heat because we're just gonna let this simmer and let all the flavors meld while we're cooking everything else. Step 3 is the greens. We're going to saute the greens in the coconut oil, add a little spice, and then steam it with a cover over it. So once your pan is nice and hot, go ahead and add some of your greens. I'm using kale today. And if your pan's not very big, you can do it in batches, which is what I like to do. I'm going to add the frozen vegetables, and then a little shake of salt. I'm using sea salt and a dash of pepper. Go ahead and add a little bit of water. We're going to let that steam for a little while. When all the greens have been wilted and a nice bright green, I'm going to go ahead and add the second batch of kale. Step 4 is the egg. We're going to use the same pan that we cooked the greens in, just add a little more coconut oil and fry it up. Go ahead and crack your egg. I'm going to give this a little shake of salt, because you want to make sure that each step of the process is well seasoned. I really like a nice runny yolk. It's going to make a really nice addition to the sauce. And then the last step is to assemble everything. I like to start with quinoa at the bottom. Next, we're going to add a layer of black beans, and then toss in some of the vegetables. Top it with that egg you just cooked. Top it off with a little bit of cheese, and a couple of scallions. How amazing does that look? You have so many colors and tastes and textures. It's going to be delicious. And that's all there was to it. Thank you so much. Please let me know if you try to make this and if it's as tasty as I think it is. I would love to hear from you.